that a burp?
Pretty much, yeah. Just one, though.
Last time hiccups, this time burps.
It's what gets me going.
When I met you, you told me that your dad had told you when you were a kid, the big boys don't cry.
That was kind of a recurring theme.
So you grew up with that, and yet you're a person who feels emotions. And for a
Yeah.
long time, I think you tried to stop from ever crying. Can you tell me what that was like?
Challenging. And, now that I think about it, I think, Dad was also emotional. And I think that he was probably trying to get me not to cry in certain situations where he wanted me to be a little bit tough. I don't necessarily know if it covered, a sensitive movie or, emotional movie or something like that. And yet, it was sort of a blanket, big boys don't cry. And so I took that to mean that, big boys don't cry anytime, anywhere, at all, doesn't matter. And it was challenging, right? Because you'd see something that really did bring the emotions up, and you'd have to just grit your teeth or hope that you were in a dark movie theater and you could surreptitiously wipe your eye. Yeah, it was challenging, and even in relationships that I got into, as a young adult, it took a long time before I felt comfortable crying. Even with you, I think, right?
The first time I noticed it, it was something you were talking about one of your children, and you were so emotional and you suddenly couldn't speak at all. And I didn't know what was going on. And eventually you told me, well, I'm feeling like crying. And I didn't understand. And you said, well, I shouldn't cry. Didn't get that at all.
Yeah,
So
didn't make a lot of sense.
we eventually had a lot of conversations about that. And you don't really seem to stop yourself from crying anymore.
No, I don't. It's like a river. Yeah.
And why are you comfortable with it now when you weren't before?
There was no real purpose in holding back tears. I look back on it now and I think, wow, what a waste of a lot of energy trying to keep that in, and probably not healthy, right? You feel emotional, you cry, you feel so much better almost always. Trying to hold it back, and it can hurt. So, yeah, much better feeling to be able to cry.
Well, thanks for talking about that.
You're welcome. How about you? So, it's funny because a lot of times I think I will cry way before you will.
You do.
Yeah. What's up with that? Did your father tell you that you weren't supposed to cry?
Nope. Well, I don't know why. You're a really emotional guy. It must have been really hard for you to have to hold that in all the time.
It was tough. Yeah. It was very challenging.
I'm glad you're not challenged in that way anymore.
Yeah. I'm sure it probably still comes up. The conditioning, right? At a low level, subconsciously, oh, you're not supposed to be doing this. But no, I'm really much better though.
Yeah. Let's go watch a really sappy movie.
Okay, I'm good. I haven't cried for a while.
Not since last weekend's sappy movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Once a week, whether I need it or not.